Welcome, friends and family. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Sam and Henry. On behalf of the couple, I would like to thank each of you for taking the time and making the journey, as well as the effort that it takes not only to be a part of this special day, but also to be part of each other's lives. You were each chosen specifically to be present on this special day because of the importance that you bring to the couple, and you all have come to share in the celebrations because they too have impacted your own lives. Whether you are gaming buddies, coworkers that have made the workplace a little more bearable, or relatives that they felt obligated to invite, we're kidding, you are all here for a purpose, and today we all become one big and slightly dysfunctional family. Before we get started today, we're going to stage some photos for you. If you would like to take any photos, now is the time. So, all right, everyone, you're in love. Look at each other. I said something absolutely hilarious. There we go, laugh. Yep, that's exactly it. Okay, let's see, vows. Okay, we're saying vows now. You're saying them. Share a few looks with your adoring crowd. Aren't they great? Now look at, your adventuring parties here. They're with you today. Oh, look at that. All right. Out of everyone's system, we all got our photos now? All right. Go ahead and silence your devices and put them away. Well, my beautiful friends, let's get this going. Today is also a day of celebration, a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are it forever. We know the marriage ceremony has been an important feature across nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen without our lives, but this one can be regarded as one so crucial, one critical. We acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Why this moment? Because despite all of our differences, love is what we all share. It's a great unifier, a universal truth that no matter who we are, where we've come from, what we believe, we know this one thing. Love is what we're doing right. We have all loved in our lifetimes, in friendships, in families, as couples. In this moment, we're reminded that the ability to love is something that is the very best part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others are long, some have yet to be written, while others are just getting to the good part. But love isn't just about the happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your own story. It's not one moment, not even this incredible moment. It's every moment fused together. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try to explain it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not to be described. And even though we explain love in different ways, it can look different from one person to the next. We all know it when we see it. And today we see it here with Henry and Sam. I'm sure you've heard the saying before, probably many, many times. Marriage is hard work. It requires patience on days that you feel stretched thin. It will require forgiveness and grace while learning about each other's habits, quirks, and boundaries. It will require intention, dedication, communication, and learning to prioritize each other. It will require flexibility as you navigate the challenges of life together. And lastly, it will require a sense of humor, as laughter is truly the best medicine. However, what most people who give this kind of advice to newlyweds tend to leave out is how rewarding marriage can be. It means sharing the ups and downs of a life with a person who knows you best. It means loving and being loved by an imperfectly perfect person in a perfect way. It means having someone in your corner willing to place your needs before their own. It means having something more valuable and precious than a jewel or a gem. It means falling in love many times and always with the same person. But most importantly, it means growing together, understanding that a successful marriage cannot be accomplished alone. At this time, the couple would like to share an Old Norse Viking tradition through the exchanging of swords. May we please have the swords?
I have mine.
Oh, there it is.
Fantastic. For those of you who are unaware of this ancient Viking tradition, the sword exchange was a commonplace in most all marriage ceremonies. The bride and groom would each endure a set of cleansing rituals in the days following up to the ceremony, and it would end with the exchanging of swords between a husband and a wife. Traditionally, the man would retrieve a sword from his ancestor's grave to present to his bride, while the bride would take her father's sword to present to the groom, symbolizing the transition of protection from father to husband. But because Henry and Sam have already shown their commitment through the exchange of rings, they have brought their own swords to exchange today. These swords representing their oath to protect one another throughout their marriage and uphold their honor to one another. The sword is comprised of two ends, serving different purposes, which are fused together to create intense strength. Just as marriage, two lives come together to unite as one, creating a bond unlike any other. Separately, these parts are not as powerful as they are when they're joined together, just as you and your partner are more powerful as a team. Like a sword, your marriage will see various battles, some victorious and others somber, but it will take effort, determination, and courage to continue on and see it through. As your sword is your protection, so is your partner and your marriage amidst the chaotic world. May you see these swords as a representation of your infinite love, your spiritual connection, and your commitment to one another. Henry and Sam, as we begin the exchanging of swords, it is with these words that you express your binding promise to protect, love, honor, and cherish one another. If you are ready to make this oath, I invite you now to face one another, declare your intentions while handing your sword to your partner. Now, the couple would like to join in another ceremony called the tying of the knot. This Irish tradition, known as hand fastening, is a symbolic binding of the hands that inspired the terms bonds of holy matrimony and to tie the knot. Throughout history, in many ways, in many different parts of the world, the hands of the bride and groom were bound in a sign of their commitment to one another. Often rings were used for the very rich, but they were not practical for the commoner. To them, love knew no such bounds, so they created a unique way to symbolize their love, commitment, and unity. This is where hand fastening was born. The cords you will be presented with today are not permanent, but perishable, as a reminder that all things of such material eventually return to the earth, unlike the bond and connection that is love, which is eternal. Henry and Sam, I ask that you please join hands, left hand to left hand and right hand to right hand. This cord will not only symbolize each person, but welcome Henry and Sam into one another's lives with love, support, and honor. Now for the vows. Henry, repeat after me. I, Henry, take you, Sam, to be my player two, and party member, to quest and adventure with, from max HP to party wipe, for richer and for poorer, through negative status effects, or fully raid buffed, to love and to share, novelty-sized smoked turkey legs with, from this day forward, until both our accounts shall close. Now, Sam, repeat after me. I, Sam, take you, Henry, to be my number one adventure buddy, to tackle the world until our joints fail, in success or stagnation, to encourage and support
to encourage and support
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to share my favorite foods with,
to share my favorite foods with,
even when you forget to ask,
even when you forget to ask,
even after death and whatever awaits us.
even after death and whatever awaits us.
I will now bind these cords, as we all wish blessings upon the couple in their marriage. Tying these cords means that the couple is no longer two separate entities, but joined as one, bound together in mutual love in the presence of those who they love the most. Henry and Sam, you have come here today on your own free will and in the presence of your family and your friends, and have declared your love and commitment for one another. The hardest part is over. You can now take a deep breath. Plus, the best part is about to come. Grabbing a drink at the bar later. But first, the much anticipated kiss. Since these two nobles are proud owners of 2 square feet in the beautiful of Scotland, courtesy of scotlandandtitles.com, it's only fitting that I now pronounce you Lord and Laird. You may kiss. Woo!